for Skidmore time. I started in '07.
Okay.
Maybe 1 year that I went with Pettus in 2013. Other than that,
Wow, okay. Awesome. I didn't know that.
and then I decided, let's go beyond and online. I don't do PA for the others, but I do online streaming with YouTube or Facebook, whichever one. But so I followed volleyball and fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And then comes basketball and then softball, baseball. And I was at a track. Sir?
You gotta do all of them?
I try to, at least. I'm trying to hit them all. I've been to track and field. I haven't gone to powerlifting, so I'm see if we can get that in there. Tennis, golf. Like to try to.
Y'all have tennis and golf?
We sure do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Actually, we've got a couple of young men going for regionals, and I got it all, Coach.
Good lineup?
I think I'm good,
Okay.
but couldn't have done it without you giving me that initial roster. I thank you for it, Coach.
You got it, man.
Yeah.
You got it.
It's
I
rock-
didn't know what numbers were or anything.
I think I got him now. I was telling Gary, this is Gary Beecham right here.
How you doing, bud?
And so what?
West. West? Yes, that's me.
I was telling him, like, I might be able to pick out like 5 of the girls without numbers, but
Yeah.
the others I don't know, and the same with Pettus.
Okay.
So it is good to have it all lined up nice and pretty. But you got the ball rolling. Thank you, man.
All right, you got it, bud.
It's rock and roll. So don't be surprised, Gary, if I say something that might be like, "Hey, I got Gary Beecham here right now from Pettus, and and I might ask you again, James, and then Russell, and it's been for over 60 years, and that's like a legacy right there, Gary.
It really is, and that's why I was trying to start the junior high ones, because, something I wanted to try to keep going.
Absolutely.
Since I stayed in the area. If my kids don't stay in the area, I don't expect them to take over,
Yeah, absolutely.
I want them to go off and do great things. But believe me, if they stay in the area, I expect them.
No, absolutely. Well, you got that. You want to make your family name proud, or I guess we could say we don't want to embarrass the family name, and you got to name a legacy there. Do you know all of the players out there for the Lady Eagles?
No,
You don't.
That's what I said. I'm junior. I'm still trying to learn.
Still trying. Me too. Me too. Absolutely. And here I am talking, but welcome to ST Lady Cat Nation. And at Lady Cat softball field, we're about to get started with the Skidmore-Tynan tournament. And we're going to launch it with Skidmore-Tynan Junior High and Pettus Lady Eagles Junior High. And there's Coach Frankie and Coach Duran. You probably saw Coach West a moment ago, and I thank him for bringing me all the documentation that I needed. Also, Coach Gonzalez, who matched up the numbers as they were giving out numbers and jerseys today, and it was cool to have her write it all down, as did also Coach Frankie for Pettus. And it's just, I don't know all of the young ladies here. And I believe the Lady Eagles will be the home team for Game 1. This is a tournament. And this is representation of B County, the best county in the world. And Ryan Linney, we're in the best district in the world. I got to throw Refugio County in there too, because you guys, I was talking about you guys earlier, I went over to Woodsboro and Refugio, and I see all kinds of green grass. And granted, it was probably watered, but the trees look green, everything, and I'm hoping that the rains that come get us help out B County somewhat. And we got Woodsboro coming into the Lady Cat softball field. Who likes to talk over there? Raise your hand. Who loves to talk? Woodsboro. All right, you're gonna join me later, all right? You can tell us about the Woodsboro Lady Eagles. All right, so Pettus is the home team here in Game 1. Pettus, Skidmore-Tynan. Again, forgive me because I'm getting familiar with names and numbers and all that good stuff. But if we look over at Pettus, that is Allison on the mound, and we've got behind the plate, catching Taylor Yanta and a couple of girls. I know their last names.
All right, y'all, let's go. Be ready.
Do y'all play like next? Y'all are up after this one?
We practice at 9:30.
9:30? Okay. So y'all are after this. Well,
I think.
I don't remember. You look familiar.
Yeah, we are.
I'm Coach Carter's daughter.
I knew it. I knew it.
Elena, get over there.
I remember. What was your first name?
Ellie.
Ellie, yeah. And I have a story about you because when I was in Woodsboro last year, I'll tell you about it later. And, the ball gets loose. And number 2 is Sydney O'Brien. Heads over to first base. So that's the first hit of the tournament. Sydney O'Brien, who I believe will be on the mound. Coach, how are you?
Good to see you, man. Welcome.
We are stream a few games on ST Lady Cat Nation. Over to second, safe is O'Brien. And we've got, I'm going to say Gracie Franks, but she's on varsity, number 4 for Skidmore Tynan. Well, lo and behold, no, there we go. Caitlin Segovia with now Sydney O'Brien, who is pitching. She's at second. And we're going to kind of apply, thanks to Bernie Signs, the blue behind the catcher. So we're going to keep an eye on Sydney O'Brien over at second. We have been joined by the Woodsboro Lady Eagles, junior high, and Coach Kano over to my left side. Welcome. That's what I love about tournaments. You get to see everybody, most everybody. It's a little high. Nice stop there by Yanta. Again, I have first names except for a couple of girls from Pettus. And we had a little rain delay last night. Let's see what happens. So 3-1 the count, nobody out. Sydney O'Brien on second. Segovia on at the plate. Allison on the mound. That's a little tapper over and taken there by Allison nicely. O'Brien stays put, 1 out. A little bit of a collision, but nonetheless, Allison able to yank that down. Dylan Wyatt to the plate for Skidmore Tynan. Good stop by Yanta. Taylor Yanta. Strike call. So 1-1, 1 out, 1 runner on. Top of the first. All ones on the board right now. And Dylan Wyatt for Skidmore Tynan at the plate. And that's a little tough foul ball. Coach says.
Don't stop running.
Coach West shouting out instructions. Good advice. You never know. That ball could spin left. I've seen weird things happen. You never know. Here's Wyatt. O'Brien on second. And a throw over to first for the second out. There goes Molly. Yanta to Molly. Taylor to Molly for the second out. So 2 down, and O'Brien awaits on third, trying to get a run in.
Be smart.
Madison Arevalo. Proud mom over here on the left side. Miranda. Strike called.
Hey, now you gotta be a wall.
Pettus, the home team here in game 1.
Wall. Everyone over there.
Coach Frankie over here on the right side for Pettus. So here's Arevalo. Trying to get something going here. That goes high, and here comes O'Brien. Save. So Sydney O'Brien sliding in save. Good effort there by Yanta to Allison.
We're good.
Almost.
All right, let's go.
Made it closer than I thought it was going to be. So nobody on. 2 outs. 1 run has come in. And here's Arevalo with a 1-1 count. See if I can get another one tonight or this morning. I'm gonna say night. I'm gonna say afternoon. I apologize. This was a 9 a.m. Central Standard Time start. Two and two the count, 2 outs, nobody on. 1 run has scored. Sydney O'Brien. That's going to be a foul ball. Coach West
Good hustle, Chloe.
getting out of the way. Didn't want to pull a Steve Bartman. Some of you may need to want to Google that. That is a good story. Not so much for Steve Bartman, Chicago Cubs fan that reached out in the National League Championship Series, and it caused a lot of controversy, changed his life completely. There's a 30 for 30 special on Steve Bartman. Might want to check it out. That one doesn't quite cross. So, by top of the first, Pettus will come in as the home team here at the Skidmore Tourney. Madison Arevalo. Get that right. It's early. 2 and 2 is the count, 2 outs. And they tagged her, and Yanta tagged her for the 3rd out, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. Here come the Pettus Lady Eagles. Junior high action here at the Skidmore Tynan Junior High Tournament. 1 run comes in, and here come the Lady Eagles.
Ashton, your first batter.
Miss Carter. Ellie, right? Yes. Come over here, Ellie. I don't want to lose you. I know how Coach is. You know, he's going to pull you away. Assuming it's okay with Coach. So I got Ellie Carter here. Woodsboro is in the house, even though it's not a house. It's a stadium. So come on over, Ellie. So when are y'all on? We started. This is the first game, 9 o'clock. So.
We are at 10:30.
At 10:30, okay. And the story I wanted to tell you, and Woodsboro, see if I can go over here to Woodsboro here. Yeah, I'll say hi. Everybody wave over here at Woodsboro. All right, there we go. And they're going to be on at 10:30, you said. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, Ellie, that was when I got to see you, and your dad was in the press box in Woodsboro, you had made it like a couple of times all the way around, and they tagged you at home. But your effort like stood out, and to me that was very impressive because you were showing the whole mentality of you don't quit. You go all the way around and you make sure. And they happened to tag you, and it happened like 2 in a row. But then on, I believe the 3rd one, you didn't let them stop you, man. You made it all the way back there. So we wish you all the best. So let us know right here who are y'all playing today. You got a 10:30 again. Who?
Against Kennedy.
Against Kennedy, and then tell us about the rest of the tournament.
After Kennedy, I believe we play Pettus, and then right after that we play Skidmore.
Okay, so I will be here for sure for obviously the Skidmore Tynan game. All right.
Yes, after we play Kennedy, we play Pettus, and then right after that we play Skidmore.
Okay. So I will make sure, Ellie, to give you the greatest shout out, especially if you get at home plate. So
Yes, sir.
obviously, and shout out to the Woodsboro Lady Eagles. Most of you are 8th grade or 7th, a mixture?
It's a mixture of all
Mixture
of
of
us.
7th and 8th. Okay, cool. Thank you, Ellie. And when later this afternoon at ST Lady Cat Nation, I'll make sure to showcase Ellie Carter.
Yes, sir.
And thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'll give you a
thank
fist bump. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Allison, the pitcher, will lead off the bottom of the first for Pettus. And on the mound for Skidmore Tynan is Sydney O'Brien, who has the 1 run for Skidmore Tynan in the top of the first. But here we are. That was Ellie Carter, who will be in action. 3 games, she told you. A little tapper over there. And all the way to first. Ow! Nicely done. And I'm gonna get familiar with everyone here. That did appear. Shelby Daniels at first. And a nice put out by number 14, Kenzie Clevenger to Shelby Daniels. Here's Arla. Back right. A little bit of a flinch. I believe it's Arla, if I wrote it correctly, for Pettus. Swing and a miss. So a nice put out for out number 1 from Clevenger to Daniels for Skidmore Tynan. Again, if I pause a little bit, it's because I'm still getting everybody and their numbers. I usually wait for individuals to call out names, but if I didn't write it right, we'll wait one more time. Number 3 for Pettus. That's up high. 2-2 the count, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the first. Of course, if your parents, they call them by their nicknames. Down low, full count. Arla. Swing and a miss and a strikeout for Sydney O'Brien, 2 outs. Got the ponytail effect, but that's number 9, Madeline. Maddie, we'll call her Maddie, which I figured. I think there's a couple of Maddies for Pettus. I didn't get the last names from Coach Frankie. Ball inside. 2 outs here. Put out. If you just I'm sorry, did you give me Maddie's last name? Oh, thank you so much. What about Arla's? Thank you. I may go by for the lineup with you guys in just a little bit, okay? Thank you. Oh, and that is it there, and it's Bobble there at short. So Maddie Arredondo safe on first, and now we've got Molly. What's Molly's last name?
Sayer.
Sayer. Thank you. Number 8, Molly Sayer to the plate. So Maddie Arredondo on first. There's 2 outs. Pettus trying to get a 2-out rally going here. Sayer at the plate. And might just do that. It drops. And here comes Arredondo at third. Here she comes. 1 run comes in. Arredondo for Pettus. And all the way home comes Sayer, safe in the park. Home run with a 2-run shot, if you will, right past first base. Number 7 is Chloe. Hi, Pat. How are you? Yeah, you sure can. It's could be a little muddy. Hi, Laura.
Watch your step, Pat.
Yeah, it's a little muddy. So what's Chloe's last name?
Wilkinson. There you go.
Chloe Wilkinson?
That's my granddaughter.
Are you serious? Awesome.
Yeah, that's Jared's.
Number 7?
Jared's daughter.
Oh, I'm going to put a footnote here. Thank you, I appreciate it. Chloe Wilkinson. Perfect timing then. 2 runs have come in, nobody on.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing great. You look awesome. Throw over to first and out over from Carragher to Daniels. 2 runs come in for Pettus. We go to the second. The Lady Eagles Junior High leading 2-1.
Hey, good job, y'all. Good job. Let's go.
Or I didn't know I was going to have like a church reunion here.
I know.
She's had enough. One hit is all she needs.
Getting to see people. She had
No way.
So, Pat, Chloe is Jared's daughter?
yes.
Oh, goodness. Small world. I'm sorry? It's like, wow.
Hi there.
Well, she just sat
Or,
down.
where is Jared right now?
He's in Lubbock.
In Lubbock? It's awesome. All right, so we've got one run in the top of the first for Skidmore Tynan, and Pettus, the home team, brings in 2, and we'll go to the top of the second here at the Skidmore Tynan tourney. And again, the very first go around, it takes me a while, but that does look like Shelby Daniels first base, and she'll be coming up to bat on the mound is number 5 Allison, and I'm getting last names little by little, but I may not have all of that. But Allison is pitching. Here comes Shelby Daniels, who is playing first base for Skidmore Tynan here in the top of the second. You know, we're at Skidmore Tynan tourney, but teams will be either the home team or the away team, and right now the home team is Pettus. Dodges that one a little bit, so 2-0 the count. There is the 4-run rule where you, or Bernie Signs, the umpire this morning, said it's going to be 4. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5. Talked a little bit. He's tries to address with the fans, you know, the rules, and also the how open is that strike zone. And Shelby Daniels will go to first, where she plays when on the field. Looks like number 9 coming up, and that is Chloe Watson. Chloe Watson for Skidmore Tynan with Shelby Daniels on first, nobody out. And right to the pitcher, Allison. In one pitch, nicely done by the Lady Eagles. Number 1 coming up, and that's Claire Carragher, the catcher. Shelby Daniels is at second, so a sacrifice by Watson, putting Shelby Daniels on second. Now Claire Carragher with the runner in scoring position, trying to tie this one up. And she puts it out to second. Nice fielding. Good fielding. I got to go back now, throwing it. It's going to be close. That was close. Shelby Daniels 2 down. So a little sacrifice by Claire Carragher, getting Shelby Daniels over to third, but that was a close one. Good fielding by Pettus. Very good work by the fielding of the Lady Eagles, echoed by Coach Frankie. And last night, they had called it. It was close, and it said out. Now it's safe. But it's good that they do communicate. It was close either way, so we can go back to the footage and check it out. And there comes Shelby Daniels, save. Might want to slide on that one. Good work by Yanta over to Allison. So 2 outs, 2-2. Second inning, all 2s on the board right now for number 16, Chloe Nance for Skidmore Tynan. with 2 outs. And that goes down to second in time. Got her. We played an inning and a half, and 2-2, and Pettus will come to the plate. The bottom of the second. Skidmore Tynan brings in a run. And now, being the bottom of the order, bottom of the inning, Pettus can now try to have a little cushion and put a few runs up. And again, let's see if we got everybody going out to left field. It looks like Natalia Sanchez, number 13, Abby McDonald going to center. We've got Shelby Daniels at first. At second is Caitlin Segovia. Dylan Wyatt at short. And already showcasing number 16, Chloe Nance at third. And out at right field is Hazley Marish. Again, behind the plate is Claire Carragher. I think that covers everybody. To the plate, number 12, Taylor Yanta will lead off the bottom of the second for Pettus. Taylor Yanta leading off the bottom of the second. Strike out. Nice pitch there by Sydney O'Brien. Strike on. A couple of good pitches by O'Brien to lead off here the bottom of the second. And Taylor Yanta. 3 strikes. Good pitching there by Sydney O'Brien. And now number 16, Piper. Strike called. 4 straight strikes by Sydney O'Brien. And that is foul. That was a good hit by Piper. Thank you. Piper Martinez. And I believe that's the 3rd strike for Piper Martinez, which puts 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Elena. Elena at the plate, 2 outs. O'Brien with 2 strikeouts here in this inning. Strike call. So swing and a miss, and it is 1-2 to count. I'm only going to bug her a few more times. I'm only going to bug her a few more times. What's Elena's last name? All right. Thank you. After that, I'll have them. It's just the first order. Rodriguez. Thank you. And strikeout.
Better make sure. I better check it.
You jinxed her. She struck out. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sure she does very well. That was Elena Rodriguez. So we will go to the top of the third, 2-2. No runs come in. So Skidmore Tynan with a run in each of the first 2 innings at the top, and Pettus with 2 runs at the bottom of the second, and nothing comes through here in the bottom of the second. And we go to the third. I'm spending a little time with some great Pettus fans and informing me and giving me names and all that good stuff. Looking again, Yanta behind the... And the pitcher, Allison's last name? Carrillo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
It's a good thing we love you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I only need, well, I didn't get last names from coach.
Oh yeah, well, that's
only
a
give me
coach's
first
fault.
name.
There you go. There you go.
And no one has it. Like, you can't go to a website to get junior high information. I didn't even know, of course, now proudly, number 7.
I know you didn't round that close.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Wow.
Who am I?
Your number, all right, number 6 is Ella Calderon for Skidmore Tynan, leading off the top of the third. Strike call. Ella Calderon. And it's going to be foul back to the right side over the fence. So 0-2 the count. So Allison Carrillo up on the batter here in the top of the third. Nobody out. 0-2 the count to Calderon. That's high. Again, Carrillo on the mound for Pettus. Foul ball. And we've got at least here at ST Lady Cat Nation, we do have a triple header. Not back to back to back, but we will be taking a little break, and then I'll be back at 2:40. Ragdoll. Nicely done by Chloe Wilkinson. 1 down. Proud grandma right here.
Good catch.
And great grandma.
That's right.
All right, Aura and Pat. Feel like we're having a church reunion here. First Baptist Church, Skidmore. Good catch there by Wilkinson. Hazley Kahn to the plate for Skidmore Tynan. It's been a good game here to start this tournament here at 9 a.m. and hopefully the rain will hold out, but we do need rain. We do need rain. Hazley Kahn for Skidmore Tynan. That's up high. So 2-1 the count, 1 out. I put out from Wilkinson over to Wrinkle. Swing and a miss by Kahn. On deck is the pitcher, Sydney O'Brien. And she should get on. There's only 1 out, or she should be batting here in the top of the third. Hard fought first game. Full count to Kahn, Hazley Kahn. With 1 out, and then O'Brien on deck. Nobody on. Got a tightly contested 2-2. Skidmore Tynan with a run in the top of the first, a run in the top of the second, and Pettus with 2 runs in the bottom of the first. That's a ball, so Hazley Kahn will go to first on a walk. Sydney O'Brien, the pitcher, to the plate with 1 out, 1 runner on first. And that is over 2, and nobody there. Got her. Nicely done by Carrillo from the pitching. Sacrificing Hazley Kahn to second. Caitlin Segovia to the plate for Skidmore Tynan with a runner in scoring position. And West wants to talk to the field official. Little discussion coming up here. Might have been over the close call there at first, but the out was called. And it will stay out. Second out. Runner advancing. Hazley Khan to second. Here's Caitlin Segovia. 2-2 here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss, and Khan will go to third. Good pitching here for both Skidmore-Tynan and Pettus. Carrillo for Pettus and O'Brien for Skidmore-Tynan. That's a foul ball. Back goes Hazley Khan to third. Getting some Woodsboro fans showing up. Again, I will be back for the 2:40 game. I'm going to find out who the next game is. I will not be broadcasting that one, but... And a good cover there by Carrillo. Good teamwork there by Yanta and Carrillo. You got a fast runner. Caitlin Segovia. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. A runner on third. Oh, that's a little high. Full count. On deck is Dylan Wyatt. And our Woodsboro Lady Eagles are going to go prep as they get ready. That's a little low. And here we go. Did they get her? Did they get her? And I suppose they didn't. A lot of action taking place. Two runs have come in here in the top of the third, 4-2. And there's a lot of action happening there with the 2 runs that I'll probably need to go back and look at.
Senate 2929 says I do not have to give anybody warning for any reason. I can eject whoever. So I don't want to hear, or you're gone. Just enjoy the game.
Top of the third, 4-2, Skidmore-Tynan. 2 runs have scored here on an exciting, controversial couple of runs. And a lot of baseball, a lot of softball taking place. And here is Dylan Wyatt. Strikeout. Bases are cleared. Foul ball. And it looks like the Woodsboro Eagles are coming into the, and I know that Ellie Carter gave me all the information, and I guess I didn't write it down. And it is on our schedule for the day, which was provided by our coaches. But we on ST Lady Cat Nation will update you on all those games as the day progresses. But I will return after this one at about 2:40. And then there's a 4:05 start. So we got a couple more games to go here. And at the moment, it's not right in front of me. I should have written it down because it's on my camera, on my phone. Dylan Wyatt at the plate, and on deck is Madison Arevalo. Miranda, proud mom over there. Here's Wyatt. And down goes Wyatt. That will be the third out. And we go to the bottom of the third, and here come the Pettus Lady Eagles. You're watching junior high softball here at the Skidmore Tynan Tournament. And I've learned a few things here through relationships, if you will, through different people from Skidmore Tynan or for First Baptist Church. Chloe Wilkinson. Shout out to Jared Wilkinson if you're watching out there in Lubbock. But it's kind of cool and a nice put out there.
Okay, I'm gonna write
I believe we're in the bottom of the third because Pettus is the home team, so they've got a 4 up there, but they still have to bat here in the bottom of the third. Yeah, I don't think they have that right. Normally, maybe it's because you may be making the assumption that Skidmore Tynan is the home team. But this first game, Pettus is the home team. And we've got some little kids up in our bleachers, and they're having fun. And it might be a little bit of bouncy. Yeah, it should be the bottom of the third right now. I'm pretty sure. And to the mound goes Sydney O'Brien. And to the plate is number 6 is Bella. Swing and a miss. Bella at the plate for Pettus. Behind the plate at catcher Claire Carragher, and Sydney O'Brien pitching. Swing and a miss. Yeah, they switched it. It is the bottom of the third. They had a 4 up there, but it is the bottom of the third. Pettus is the home team. Skidmore Tynan. Skidmore Tynan with a run in the top of the first, a run in the top of the second, 2 runs in the top of the third, which were somewhat controversial. I'm gonna have to circle that one in the top of the third. And that is a shot right over to O'Brien and out at Shelby Daniels for the put out. Nicely done. Be Aaron coming up. And again, Coach Frankie gave me first names, which is fine, but it is Aaron. Coach Frankie bringing her up a little bit. Swing and a miss. I want to also, I'm looking at him right here to the right side. I probably won't get all the information right, but our friends from North Bee County and Pettus, strike called. So 1 out here, and it is Aaron at the plate, but I got to meet Gary Beecham from Pettus, and he told me a little bit about the yeah, you just needed a tagger on that one. So safe is Aaron, and to the plate, number 10, Catherine. Catherine for Pettus with 1 out. Strike off. And some good pitching by Sydney O'Brien on the mound today, as well as Allison Carrillo. They've both done very good. There's been a few fielding errors, but the pitching has been good. That's a little high. That's a pass, swing and a miss. And over to second. And there goes Aaron over to third. And she's going to come home. It's going to be close. Got her out. Daniels to Carragher. The put out at home. Out number 2. Well done.
Did they get her out?
2 outs, nobody on now. And now the safe. And safe is Catherine at first. Again, if the pitch on a third strike is dropped, the runner goes. Madeline will be batting. And if you drop the third strike, you gotta get them out. And a couple of runners have made it to first, but made up for it by the tag. At home plate by Claire Carragher on a throw from Shelby Daniels. Beautifully done. Now Coach West wants an explanation, and it's been an exciting first game here to start the tournament with a little bit of close calls and controversies, and it's been good. It's been a good one. Good way to kick it off. Football term. Once again, we will be back at so Catherine at first, and here we go. There goes to second. The throw is not in time. Catherine stays put. Safe on second is Catherine for Pettus and the Lady Eagles. That's Madeline at the plate. Foul ball. So 1 ball and 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on second. We're in the bottom of the third. There's a strike. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. So now Sydney O'Brien has a little bit of wiggle room here as to where to place this. Ball gets past the catcher, and Catherine over at third now. This is Madeline at the plate. Foul ball. Staying alive is Madeline. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Bottom of the third here. So this is a big moment for the Pettus Lady Eagles. Junior high softball action. That is a good eye, and keeping it safe here again. Catherine at third. Madeline at the plate. Here we go. Strike.
Run to first! It was a drop ball.
No, he caught it.
He dropped it.
He caught it.
There we go. Don't waste. Yeah, it was a drop. Drop like this.
And now more controversy. It's been exciting. Yeah, he dropped it. This has been exciting. A little controversial on several occasions, at least not a couple now. You got to be ready. One thing about it, though, whether it was a drop or a trap, you play it through. You got to play it through if you're Skidmore Tynan. You don't stop and make an assumption. And that's kind of what happened. So here with Pettus. The pitcher, Allison Carrillo. You got Catherine on third and now Madeline on first. And that's going to bring in one run. Here comes Catherine with the run. Here comes Madeline. And the score is tied with a 2-run shot by Allison Carrillo. That's why you play through, folks. You can't. And one thing I do like about Coach Cano is he makes his players, even if they strike out or whether they run to first, with full force. And that is going to be a put out there, and that'll do it. But 2 runs cross the plate for Pettus here in the bottom of the third. And we go to the fourth. A lot of action. A lot of emotions running. And that was a heads up by the Pettus coaching staff and the players, because whether, again, it's a trap, whether it's a drop, whether it's a catch, you cannot make the assumption that, don't leave it in the hands of the officiating. And this is not knocking the officiating crew. Good crew. Is you cannot leave it in their hands. You got to play it through. And while you have great coaches like Coach Frankie, Coach West out there, they can defend you so far. But again, good learning moments for both teams. Coach Duran right there. So Skidmore Tynan with a run in the top of the first, a run in the top of the second, 2 runs in the top of the third. Pettus with 2 runs in the bottom of the second and 2 runs in the bottom of the third. And here we are in the 4th inning. Madison Arevalo. Swing and a miss. All the way to Maddie's town. Maddie Arevalo. Did she go? Call it a strike, 0-2. Here in the top of the 4th. It's been a fun one, folks. Good way to start a Saturday. That's up high. Good eye by Arevalo. On deck is Shelby Daniels. I know Woodsboro is on deck. I haven't seen the other team. It may be Pettus. One out. Here comes Shelby Daniels. Shelby Daniels and Allison Carrillo doing a good job on the mound, along with Sydney O'Brien for Skidmore Tynan, keeping it 4-4 in the fourth. That's up high. Good grab by Yanta. Taylor Yanta doing very well. Also number 7, a shot at again, Jared. Chloe Wilkinson with the put out there, a shot right to her. Throwing it over to first base. And this one goes to short. The throw to first. Out. 2 down. Good throw there by Arla Wrinkle. Wrinkle to Sayer on that one for the put out for the second out. That's a strike called. Kinsey Clevenger to the plate for Skidmore Tynan. One and one the count. 2 outs here. All 4's up on the board. It is 4-4 in the fourth. Top of the fourth. 1-1 the count with 2 outs, nobody on. Good fielding by Pettus here in the top of the fourth. Clevenger fouls it back. Once again, we'll be back online after this one at 2:40. The Cats have their second game, and then once again at 4:05. They're just not getting the out. Over to Sayer from Yanta. And no runs cross home plate for Skidmore Tynan, which takes us to the bottom of the fourth. So, bottom of the fourth, 4-4. Coach West with his coaching and junior high action. And a lot of them are mental errors. You got to play through. Don't, as you mentioned, until you hear foul, you assume it's fair. Or strike 3, even on a strike 3, you got to be ready to get that ball on a drop third strike, I should say, and get it over to first. Even if you don't feel like the ultimate final word goes to the officiating crew. And they make mistakes, just like everybody else. But you got to do your part as a batter, a fielder. Do the best you can to get it as quickly. You control what you do, but you can't control the rest. Again, we got Woodsboro coming up, and I believe it'll be Woodsboro and Pettus, I think. All right. Maddie Arredondo to the plate. And, through the legs of Wyatt, all the way to left center. Again, they're still learning, but you got to be ready. That ball went through 2 players. Maddie Arredondo on first, and now Molly Sayer on first base will try to get some action going here. And we're going to just say hold it right there. Let her have that one. Play a little conservative there just to try to keep that. So 4-4. It's been a great opener here at the Skidmore Tynan tournament. Going to third, and it'll be safe, and keep it right there. Maddie Arredondo on third. Sayer at the plate. Coach Frankie saying, "Hey, we got a little time here, and there's nobody out." So that fifth run, and it gets by. Here comes Arredondo, and all the way to third goes Sayer, and safe, an RBI triple by Molly Sayer.
Go, Chloe.
Chloe Wilkinson to the plate. Molly Sayer on third. One run has come home. Foul ball. Good stop by Coach Frankie.
Stop, Coach.
Good stop by Carragher. It's been a great first game here at the tournament, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Pettus Lady Eagles, Skidmore Town Lady Cats, Junior High. Sydney O'Brien, as well as Allison Cadillo, doing great on the mound. Just some fielding errors that they're going to learn from, and they're going to only get better. Good little snow cone catch by Claire Carragher. So a couple of good stops by Carragher. Getting a few sprinkles now coming in. Kind of a little deja vu, but I don't want to say anything. I'm not a weatherman. 3-2 the count now, full count to Chloe Wilkinson. She hits it out, and it is dropped out there. In comes Sayer. Chloe Wilkinson with it. Gonna be close. In the park home run. Chloe Wilkinson bringing in a couple of runs. Taylor Yanta to the plate. 3 runs have come in here in the bottom of the fourth. That one goes right over to O'Brien. Over to Shelby Daniels. Nicely done. One out. And with one out to the plate, Piper Martinez.
Go, Piper.
That looks like a fair ball. And a safe. Safe is Piper Martinez. And now number 1, Elena Rodriguez. Again, I'm able, through the friendly fans and Pettus, to get last names on some of the little pop-up there. O'Brien for the... That's a double play. 3 outs. Nicely done. Sydney O'Brien with the put out and the throw back to first for the double. That will take us, if the game continues, into the 5th inning. So here we are, 7-4. As 3 runs across the plate for Pettus. That's the max points, runs I should say, that have taken place. And we'll see if it's going to continue here, because they have played 4 full innings. And I know there's well, we haven't, it's been such a great game that we haven't had to deal with the run rule. And then, which was 4 runs. The most runs scored in any half inning has been 3, which just took place. Pettus bringing in 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Now we're in the top of the 5th. And the other one is the time limit, but I don't see a clock anywhere. I believe it was supposed to be 70 minutes, and we'll see what happens if that's the case right now. Certainly advantage going to Pettus. Got number 10 will lead off the top of the 5th. That is Natalia Sanchez. And on deck, Abby McDonald. Here we go. Seeing if they can make up a few runs here. Skidmore Tynan. Natalia Sanchez. Strike all. Good eye on that one by Sanchez. 1-1 the count. And we've just got a little bit of a drizzle, nothing like last night in the varsity game where Skidmore Tynan improved to 6-6 in district, defeating the Yorktown Kitty Cats. And over at the baseball field, Port Aransas defeating the Skidmore Tynan Bobcats. I think I'll have a little time this afternoon in the other 2 games. That one did not hit her. If it had hit her, she'd take first. But anyway, Abby McDonald on deck with Natalia Sanchez. 2-2 the count. Allison Correa with a good performance tonight on the mound for Pettus. Good tag there by Yanta. And do a double take. Might as well throw it over to Sayer as well. Get both of them done. That's nicely done by Yanta to Sayer, but also on the tag out. Here's Abby McDonald with 1 out in the top of the 5th. Up high, so 2-0 the count. 1 out. I think the time factor is enemy to the Skidmore Tynan Lady Cats right now, down by 3 in the top of the 5th. And that is going to foul. Abby McDonald back to get her bat. Facing a 2-ball, 1 strike. So up on the pitcher Carrillo is McDonald. And I've probably said this 100,000 times, but the Woodsboro Eagles are going to be playing this right over to the Carrillo with a put out for out number 2. Can't ask for much more than that. Hazley Marish to the plate for Skidmore Tynan. Strike called. You can laugh that one off. A little rainbow pitch by Carrillo. Lady Eagles and Pettus putting on a a good game here, as have the Skidmore Tyne Lady Cats, 4-4. But the 3 runs at the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 to Hazley Marish. It's a fair, so she can outrun it. Saved. Hazley Marish safe on first. Well done. Good running. That's what you got to do. Run. And now Sydney O'Brien, the pitcher, trying to get some going here for Skidmore Tynan with 2 outs. There goes Marish. Good speed. Hazley Marish. And then now back at the ranch is Sydney O'Brien. It's up high. 2-0. There's 2 outs. So Skidmore Tynan open for a 2-out rally here. As a race against the clock, against time, and also against a formidable opponent in Pettus. That's up high. 3 balls, no strikes. On deck is Caitlin Segovia. She represents the tying run, does Segovia. On deck. Goes Hazley Kahn to third, and Hazley Kahn. I said Kahn. I apologize. That is Hazley Marish. And now Caitlin Segovia with runners at the corners, representing the tying run with 2 outs, is Segovia. Right there for the out. Nicely done by Ali Carrillo. I believe that's it. And that should do it. Game 1, Pettus. Lady Eagles Junior High 7, the Skidmore Tynan Lady Cats Junior High 4. And we'll be back at 2:40, y'all. Thank you for joining us. And again, ST Lady Cat Nation YouTube. We'll be back at 2:40 and then again at 4:05 for the 2 remaining games. There'll be some other games going on. Head on over to the Lady Cat softball field here at Skidmore Tynan if you'd like to watch some good softball junior high action. We had a doozy there for the beginning, 7-4. Again, we'll talk to you guys a little later today here right at this network. This is Amador Ramirez with ST Lady Cat Nation on YouTube. Have a great day and God bless.